My supervisor tasked me with clearing out the desk of a colleague who passed away. But what I uncovered led to 3 arrests. Margaret had been in our accounting department for over a decade before a heart attack claimed her at 52. She was reserved, focused on her work, ate alone, and never joined office gatherings. When Mr. Thompson asked me to pack up her things, I expected a simple task, maybe some personal photos or a favorite mug. I was mistaken. The top drawer held ordinary items: pens, notepads, cough drops. The middle drawer contained family pictures and a cardigan that still carried her lavender scent. But when I opened the bottom drawer, my heart sank. There were dozens of USB drives, each marked with dates spanning the last 3 years. Beside them was a leather journal filled with Margaret's precise handwriting. The first page sent chills down my spine. Evidence record. Financial misconduct investigation. Began March 10, 2022. Suspects: Robert Langley, VP of Finance; Susan Kessler, Senior Auditor; Michael Reed, IT Manager. I inserted the first USB, dated 2 weeks before Margaret's death. My screen filled with screenshots, bank transfers, forged invoices, emails about innovative accounting methods. Robert's signatures authorized payments to dummy corporations. Susan's audit reports ignored glaring errors. Michael's IT logs showed erased financial data. They'd been skimming funds for years, small sums at first, a few thousand here and there. Recent files revealed $60,000 monthly transfers to accounts in the Bahamas. My hands shook as I read Margaret's notes. R confronted me today, warned that if I kept digging I'd end up like Thompson. Thompson, the prior auditor, died in a questionable car accident 9 months earlier. S offered me $25,000 to stay silent. When I refused, she mentioned knowing where my grandson attends school. The last entry, written the day before Margaret's death, read, "Meeting FBI contact tomorrow. Evidence is solid enough to convict all 3. If anything happens to me, it's all in the desk." My blood froze. This wasn't a heart attack, it was murder. With trembling hands, I dialed the FBI tip line. 2 hours later, Agent Harper was in our boardroom, examining the evidence while Robert, Susan, and Michael were questioned separately. Robert broke first. Faced with 3 years of meticulous records, he admitted to masterminding the scheme. Susan had falsified audits to conceal it. Michael erased digital evidence and planted tracking software on Margaret's computer. When Margaret planned to expose them, they laced her tea with digoxin, a heart drug that mimics a heart attack in high doses. The arrests were swift. Robert was cuffed in his executive office. Susan broke down in the parking lot as agents surrounded her vehicle. Michael tried to flee but was apprehended outside the IT wing. At the trial, prosecutors hailed Margaret as a hero. Her detailed records led to 47 charges. Robert was sentenced to 25 years, Susan to 15, and Michael to 12 for aiding in murder and evidence destruction. They recovered $2.1 million in stolen assets. I kept picturing Margaret eating alone, silently collecting evidence while her killers worked floors above her. She knew they were watching, threatening her family, plotting her death, yet she persisted. After the investigation, the company assigned me Margaret's desk. Sometimes, I glance at that bottom drawer, wondering what other secrets lurk in plain sight. Last month, Margaret's grandson sent me a note. It read simply, "Thank you for hearing Grandma's truth when no one else did."